Hey everyone, Keith Alba with Keller Williams and My Home Team. Coming with you for the first market snapshot of the year. And essentially what I'm going to do is a recap of 2013 and a little bit of a look forward on what my crystal ball says, what's going to happen in the real estate market in 2014. But first, like I said, we'll start with a recap. Average sold price for the region the whole year in the Denver metro area increased to almost 10%. It was 9.7% and went up to 334,781. The number of sold units increased 17.3% to just over 40,000 units in that Denver metro area. Average days on market, we ended up about half of what it was in 2012, and the average days on market was about 49. Now, of course, the best properties listed aggressively and listed in the right area, still going within days, still seeing multiple offers on those ones. So again, that's an average number at 49, with some of the ones that may be trying to get a little bit too aggressive or maybe even just a little greedy. When we look at sold volume for the full year of 2013, it was $13.4 billion worth of real estate that sold in the Denver metro area, and that's up from about $10.4 in 2012. The largest price band in terms of the activity numbers of units sold was that sweet spot that I kept talking to you about over and over again, that 200 to 399,000. There was 22,000 units that were sold in that price area. So again, of the 40,000 plus units that did sell in the Denver metro area, 22 of them came from that number. The largest increase in percentage-wise for number of units sold was in the 400 to 599.99 range. We saw a 50% increase in that area. So the actual number sold was about 6,000 and change there, but that was up from 4,000 in 2012. So that's kind of what we saw in 2013. Like I said, I promised you a little bit of a forecast and what I'm seeing. What we're experiencing right now is the phone is ringing pretty aggressively again for all of our listings, for our buyer activities that we're doing out there. We're seeing the number of buyers popping their heads up is definitely increasing. When I start talking to some of my mortgage friends and partners, I had one person who actually told me that in January she took double the amount of loan applications than she ever has. In terms of January alone, it was the highest number and double her previous record. So that's good news. We still have not burned through all of the buyers that are out there, and they're starting to come back and starting to look around. The title company, when I start talking to them, right now when they're comparing their year-to-date, so January 2014 through today, they're seeing their title orders tracking exactly the same as 2013. So if you remember what happened in 2013, starting in March, that's when that fever started catching on. That's when the buyers really started coming out and going after it. And so all things created equal, meaning no terrorist attacks, no crazy government rules and regulations. I think that 2014 is going to be very similar in terms of 2013. We're going to see great numbers. We're going to see good appreciation. The one caveat that is out there is this Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the CFPB. They are the new wild card. We're not quite sure exactly how they're going to operate. They're putting out some regulations right now. You probably heard about the QMs, or the qualified mortgages. They suspended that applying to the direct lenders, so any of the correspondents or the banks don't have to fall underneath those new regulations. However, if that does get repealed and those new regulations apply to that, it's going to be real tight lending out there, and it could create some issues. So I'll keep an eye on that. I'll keep you updated if anything comes along that you need to be aware of. But for now, let's have a great 14. Look forward to helping you out. If there's anything that My Home Team can do, feel free to give us a call, 303-325-7687. Look forward to hearing from you, and talk to you then.